AJ Dybansta, that's a guy I would never want to get in the way of. You've been watching him, and he's been on your radar for years now. But in these All-Star games, on these bigger stages, did you see him deliver the goods? Did he meet expectation? Because the expectations are here.
Yeah, number ones never meet expectations, right? They strive for expectations. I don't know if you watched the dunk competition, but he dunked over Angel Reese.
Yeah.
AJ Dybansta, like that's trust in athleticism combined. She stood under the basket, and he jumped over her and pounded it home. It was great. By the way, Tunde won the dunk competition. so there's the kind of athlete he is. He beats AJ Dybansta in the dunk show. He's delivered. He's had some up and down moments, but he's delivered mostly because he is the best player in the class in terms of upside. Speaking to all the NBA scouts, if there was a draft today on the class of 2025, he would be the number one pick as of today. Now, that could change because of Peterson and Boozer, but he's 6'9", and he has the athleticism of a Tracy McGrady, of a LeBron James at the same stage. I mean, the athleticism is NBA-like right now. And he's a gifted scorer. He's got that takeover ability. Excellent defender when he decides to sit down and guard. He could do a lot of things on the floor at 6'9" that most guys can't do at 6'2", 6'3". So he has the guard skills, the NBA athleticism, and his ability to score the ball has really improved. Again, not a great shooter. None of these guys that I think we're going to talk about are going to be great shooters in college, but they're going to be capable enough. He's got a nice jump shot. But don't forget, Tunde, AJ Dybansta, they never had to shoot the ball. They could get to the cup whenever they wanted. And then if they stop in the paint, they rise up and fire over defenders. So the jump shot has to improve. But I'll tell you what, man, all eyes are going to be on in Provo, Utah next season. He's dynamic. He's dynamic in the open floor. He's dynamic in tight spaces. He's really agile. He's going to be fun to watch. And Kevin Young, I think his team has built a nice group around A.J. Dybansta. They got the point guard, Rob Wright from Baylor. I know that hurts Baylor, but that really helps BYU. He is a proven and trusted point guard. They got Richie Saunders, the shooter. They're surrounding him with the right pieces, and the big kid in the middle, Kebakita.
What about what they're doing at BYU? I just want you to put on your college basketball analyst cap here, just strictly a collection of major talent. But you've got a guy who is the master developer of talent in Kevin Young, and he's got those NBA roots that can kind of put these guys, mainline them hopefully, right? They hope, to the league. All that talent, only one basketball. How does that work out for a team like that? It's just going to be interesting now with the NIL and players kind of as we move into the house settlement to pay for play. But, you can really load up now, right? And I'll be really interested to see how the Cougars do next year. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, the team is built around AJ. So they're not loading AJ up with more talent like AJ. They're surrounding AJ with talent that fits with his game. Rob Wright doesn't need to shoot to impact the game, though he can make open shots. Kebakita is going to rebound, score, screen, defend. Richie Saunders, he's going to space the floor for AJ. So Kevin Young and his staff decided, let's build around AJ, which you have to do. Then they have the big shot blocker coming in, the freshman, Xavier Staten, who can block shots, but he's painfully thin right now, but he gets a few minutes. So the team is built around him. Some other programs, sometimes they try to get a bunch of talented players like A.J. Dybansta and try to do it with talent and then returning players. Like I thought Duke did a masterful job with Con Knippel, Cooper Flagg, right? Those were the stars. They had the graduate transfers. They had some returning players. They had a nice formula. But when you look at BYU, they're building it around A.J. Dybansta, and I think everybody knows that and understands that.
That's a credit to Kevin Young. How do you see him coming through so far? Short time at BYU, but clearly a developer of talent. How is that NBA environment there that they've kind of created, right? The program's almost like an NBA organization, and it's very attractive to some of these young recruits. Have you heard that on the recruiting trail, that has become a hot place? We talk about the money, but I truly do believe a lot of these guys are attracted to that NBA aura that is around Kevin Young.
There's no question about it. A.J. Dybansta told me, and he said it publicly, he had a chance to go play for coaches that put guys in the NBA. Kevin Young has coached NBA players. Big difference. That's what AJ Dybansta wanted, somebody who's coached in the NBA. So he found his perfect match. He found the NIL, which was tremendous, and he found somebody who's coached in the NBA. It all worked out perfectly for AJ and Kevin Young and BYU. I mean, yeah, you can have all the money in the world. If you don't have the right head coach that can run a team and manage a team and organize things, it's not going to work. You can't buy yourself to championships. You can buy yourself to talent. And I'll tell you something else you can't buy, Pete. You can't buy chemistry. You can't buy togetherness. And you can see the way Kevin Young gets his team to play together on the offensive end. And that's huge. The chemistry is so big when you get to February and March. Talent is a must, but you're not going to win at a high level without chemistry and togetherness. And I think he fosters that from his time in the NBA.